Some of the most unhealthy drinks in modern diets are sold as healthy, not because they are dangerous, but because they are misunderstood. Most people try to eat better. They avoid junk food. They choose products that look clean and natural, but drinks are where almost everyone gets fooled. Because drinks don't just hydrate us anymore, they come with promises, labels, and health claims, and many of them were never designed to be consumed every day. In this video, we'll go through 9 drinks that are commonly marketed as healthy, explain where they came from, why they were created, and why they don't make sense as everyday drinks. Then we'll finish with safer alternatives that actually work long-term. Let's start. Number 1. Fruit juice. Fruit juice feels ancient, natural, almost innocent. It feels like something humans have always consumed, but the way we drink juice today is very different from how it started. Historically, fruit juice was freshly pressed, seasonal, and rare. Before refrigeration and modern transport, fruit itself was valuable. Juice was made only when there was an excess of fruit and usually consumed immediately. You didn't wake up every morning to a glass of juice. You ate fruit, and juice was a side product, not a staple. Everything changed in the 20th century with pasteurization and juice concentrates. Companies discovered that juice could be heated, stored, and shipped across countries. Concentrates made it even easier. Water could be removed, juice frozen, transported, and reconstituted later. This is when marketing stepped in. Juice was reframed as liquid fruit, vitamins in a glass, and a perfect start to the day, especially for children. What was quietly removed from the conversation was fiber. Chewing disappeared. Digestion became faster than the body expects from fruit. Sugar entered the bloodstream rapidly without the natural braking system that whole fruit provides. Juice was never meant to replace fruit. It was meant to be occasional, seasonal, and secondary. What we drink today is a product of industrial convenience, not tradition. Number 2. Bottled smoothies. Smoothies did not start as a problem either. They came from health-focused communities in the 1970s and 80s, especially in California. Athletes, surfers, and people experimenting with whole foods blended fruit with yogurt, nuts, or protein. Originally, smoothies were homemade and filling. They were meals, not snacks. The issue started when smoothies became shelf-stable products. Bottled smoothies allowed companies to sell the idea of health without requiring preparation. To make them taste good and last longer, manufacturers relied heavily on fruit purees, concentrates, and added sugars. The balance was lost. When you drink calories instead of eating them, the brain does not register fullness the same way. There is no chewing, no slowing down, and weaker satiety signals. This is why a bottled smoothie can contain the sugar of multiple fruits and still leave you hungry shortly after. What began as a functional meal slowly turned into a liquid dessert with a healthy image. Number 3. Sports drinks. Sports drinks were created in the 1960s for a very specific reason. They were designed for endurance athletes training in extreme conditions. The goal was to replace fluids and electrolytes lost through heavy sweating. The original users were professional athletes, not the general population. Over time, sports drinks became a marketing success. Athletic imagery was powerful. If athletes drink it, it must be good. Soon, sports drinks were being consumed by office workers, children, and people doing light exercise. The original context disappeared. Most people today are not electrolyte deficient. They are simply dehydrated. Dehydration is solved with water, not sugar. Sports drinks were never meant to be daily hydration. They were designed for rare, intense situations. Used casually, they introduce unnecessary sugar without providing real benefits. Number 4. Vitamin water. Vitamin water appeared in the early 2000s when people began rejecting soda. Sugary drinks were becoming unpopular, but companies still needed something sweet that could be marketed as healthy. The solution was clever. Take water, add vitamins, add sugar, and give it a functional name. The presence of vitamins creates a shortcut in the brain. If it has vitamins, it must be healthy, but vitamins do not cancel out sugar. Hydration does not require fortification. The body absorbs vitamins best through food, not sweetened beverages. Vitamin water is not designed to nourish. It is designed to sell comfort to people who want something better than soda but are still craving sweetness. Number 5. Sweetened plant milks. Plant milks became popular for many reasons. Lactose intolerance, digestive issues, ethical concerns, and environmental awareness all played a role. Originally, plant milks were simple. They were alternatives, not treats. As demand grew, companies focused on taste and texture. Sugar, oils, and flavorings were added to make plant milks more appealing. What you often get today is a liquid carbohydrate with very little protein and no natural fat balance. It behaves more like a sweetened drink than a milk substitute. Plant-based does not automatically mean healthy. In many cases, it simply means marketed differently. Number 6. Bottled iced tea. Tea is one of the oldest beverages in human history. It has been consumed for thousands of years across cultures, traditionally unsweetened and slightly bitter. Bottled iced tea changed the nature of tea entirely. Sugar was added to appeal to a wider audience. Flavorings followed. Tea became a background ingredient. What people drink today often resembles soda more than traditional tea. Tea did not become unhealthy. Packaging and marketing changed it into something else. Number 7. Energy drinks. Energy drinks were created to increase alertness. They were originally used for night shifts, long drives, and situations where short-term focus was needed. Over time, they became lifestyle products associated with productivity and performance. Even sugar-free versions overstimulate the nervous system. They interfere with appetite regulation, sleep cycles, and stress hormones. Energy drinks borrow energy from the future. What feels like focus now often comes with fatigue later. Number 8. Store-bought kombucha. Kombucha has ancient roots as a fermented drink. Traditionally, it contained live cultures created through fermentation, with minimal sugar left behind. As kombucha entered the mainstream, shelf stability became a priority. Many store-bought versions are pasteurized, sweetened, and stripped of most live bacteria. Fermentation only provides benefit if it is alive. Not all kombucha on shelves is truly fermented. Some simply use the name to appear healthy. Number 9. Detox drinks. Detox drinks did not come from medicine or tradition. They came from marketing. The idea that a drink can cleanse your body is appealing but unnecessary. Your liver and kidneys already detox your body continuously. No drink replaces that system. If detox worked in a bottle, biology would be out of business. So what should you drink instead? Water remains the foundation. Simple, effective, still undefeated. Mineral water can help with satiety and contains no sugar. Unsweetened tea, green, black, or herbal, has been consumed safely for centuries. Black coffee without syrups or creamers, preferably with food, works well for most people. Fermented drinks like kefir can be beneficial if they are unsweetened and properly fermented. And whole fruit with water remains superior to drinking fruit. Eat fruit, do not drink it. If you fix your drinks, you often do not need a new diet. Look at what you drink every day. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments, and if this helped, you will probably like the next video too.